This is a Kirkendall Barrett presentation, darling.
Feed me, meow, meow, meow.
Because of this podcast, I'm a gay icon.
I'm so hot. I'm so good looking. My salad dressing is amazing.
Like the internet at large, there are things you can do on the internet besides porn, but most of it's porn.
A lifetime of Hallmark.
Well, hello, everybody. It is your favorite day of the week. It is time for another episode of A Lifetime of Hallmark, where we talk about your favorite movies on both Lifetime and the Hallmark Channel and try to make sense of them. I am Les Kirkendall Barrett. Hello, Jason Bowers.
Hello, Les Kirkendall Barrett.
And hello, Kurt Fitzpatrick.
Hello, Les Kirkendall Barrett, and hello, Jason Bowers.
And I had a Valerie Cherish moment for... Valerie Cherish. I didn't know if you guys are all watching The Comeback. If you're not watching The Comeback, you should be. But
love it.
This is our second time starting up the podcast, and the first time Jason started, and I realized that I forgot to stop to record. So I was like, stop. And I wanted to remember how.
Oh, the Jane. Yeah, Jane knows what this means.
Jane.
She does like the timeout thing with her hands.
I haven't seen that. I might watch it though.
You could
you didn't even watch season 1 and 2?
No.
Oh, Kurt, you'd like
good.
it. You would really like it.
Okay, maybe that's because I just finished watching the DTF St. Louis.
Oh, I heard that's
I
really good.
watched that.
You
Did you watch that, Jason?
It's on my list.
Okay.
It takes a turn.
It is.
Good turn.
It's depressing. It's depressing in a way. Yeah,
that too.
It's pretty depressing and dark and yeah.
I was just like, and Kurt, I think you know the part I'm talking about. I was like, oh, this took a turn.
Well, that happened a few times. That's a show made for adults.
Yes.
If you want to know if there's any shows for adults, that's definitely not for kids.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is it? A limited series, or could this go on past season 1?
It's limited,
but it could go on easily. Like they could have DTFs because it's called DTF St. Louis, so they could have DTF. It could be like a White Lotus, and they could
or
have
like a Fargo. Okay,
for sure,
like different casts,
absolutely.
but not the same story.
I guess so. I mean, it had a definitive end.
They couldn't have. Let's just say they couldn't have.
Well, don't give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
But
well, actually, they give what you're saying. They give it away at the very beginning of the show. So
yeah, but no, they could definitely do like an anthology sort of a thing for sure.
I think maybe once is enough for that. That show takes a lot. It takes a lot out of me to watch. But yeah.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Kurt.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday.
Why, thank you. I got a lot of very kind messages from people, so that's very nice.
Did you have cake?
You know, I had cake the day after. I did have some cake. I got half a coconut vanilla cake from the Amish farmers market.
Oh,
well done.
I like coconut, but I don't like coconut in cake. No, I like I like fresh coconut, but I don't like coconut in my sweets.
That's fair.
I like it.
I'm sure you do. And I didn't. And so was it like an Amish cake?
I believe. Well, it's the Amish farmers market, so the Amish people. This is in South Jersey, so I think they ride over from Lancaster. I don't see any horses outside, so I guess they're in a vehicle.
They're probably in early.
They're in early?
I'm sure they'd be dropping off early, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I believe they make all these sweets, and there's the Amish people are working at the Amish market, as they should do.
I bet the Amish would make great cake.
Yeah, they do. It's great stuff.
I bet they would.
I mean, they make their own butter,
Yeah.
All the ingredients are fresh.
Churning butter and stuff. I just want to ask some of them if they've ever seen that's that movie Kingpin. Like, hey, you ever watch that Kingpin movie?
No, they're not
electricity.
Watching TV.
But because sometimes I might sit there with a piece of cake and there, the Amish people are there. I say, hey, did you ever hear that Weird Al song? What do you think of that? I'm like, what? They probably have.
They're not supposed to. What, when they were in like Rumspringa in the 80s?
Yeah. They spent their Rumspringa just getting fucked up listening to Weird Al.
Listening to Weird Al.
Now, Les, have you ever seen an Amish person? Have you been in the presence?
I have. Oh yeah, more than once. As a matter of fact, I
know Jason has.
For sure.
I went through a phase where I enjoyed taking the train. And if I was like performing in the Midwest, I would fly there and take a train home. So whenever I would take the train from Chicago, like if I did a show in Minnesota, I'd go up and catch the train in Chicago and take the train back to LA. There were always like tons of Amish people on the train.
Oh, okay. Oh.
So yes, I've totally hung out with and you know how when you're taking, I don't know if you guys have ever taken a train cross country, but there's like a lot of time that you spend like in the social car. So a lot of times I would be traveling by myself. And so like you share tables with people and stuff. So totally like have long conversations with the Amish.
I like the scene of Witness where the little Amish boy finally gets to go out into the real world and he sees a Jewish man, like Orthodox Jewish man, and he thinks he's Amish. And he like walks up to him. Like he thinks he's like an Amish elder.
It's like, nope.
It was a sweet scene.
Well, we haven't recorded in a while, you guys.
No, we haven't.
It's been
in the world.
We watched a really good movie.
We did.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
I enjoyed this movie.
Genuinely good, genuinely deliberately funny.
Yeah.
I think it reminded me of a Yellow Jackets in terms of like the characters and how it was acted, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that show a lot. And this reminded me of that.
The main woman in this who played Lauren, her voice and her speech pattern, she reminded me very much of Emma Stone.
Yeah.
She should be on a show. I don't know who that woman is, but somebody should put her on a show.
It looks like they're getting like, you know how they have like their actors, like
Sarah Luby
actors. It looks like they're getting a new crop of actors.
This felt to me like the people behind the scenes of the movie were like, hey, let's just like write something for ourselves. Like, because this doesn't seem like something Lifetime would commission.
Right. And it was one of these things, we know it's bonkers, we know it's cuckoo bananas, and we're just going to lean in.
This could have been a feature film. I didn't know where it was
going.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No. And the twist was actually really, because normally I figure out the twist in like the first 15 minutes. And no, this was a good twist.
Yeah. This could have been a feature film with like Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock.
Easily, for sure.
I could see it with it could be like a TV thing or movie with oh God, I don't know. The Natalie woman could have been played by that Melanie. What's her last name?
Natalie.
You know what I'm talking about.
You mean Madeline? Melanie Linsky?
Yeah.
Are you still thinking about Yellow Jackets?
Yeah, the show reminded me of Yellow Jackets. Just make an episode of Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
Well, before we continue, though, do you know who else would be good on Yellow Jackets? Kurt, do you have any Black Chyna?
All right.
Doing a piece of China.
China.
I'm talking China.
The Blac Chyna Report. Here's Kurt Fitzpatrick.
Okay, this is from, what is this from? TheRoot.com. All right, this is an article by B. Kadajat Tawalali. All right, now, so Tokyo Toni's shocking statement that brought the FBI to her door. All right.
What?
This is April 8th, a couple weeks ago. All right. So Tokyo Toni, she just hopped on her social media to share that she had an interesting visitor. And let's say this wasn't a friendly visit. The controversial reality star posted a video of herself being questioned by the FBI about her recent comments about her daughter, Blac Chyna. And you won't believe what she said. If it ain't one thing with her, it's for damn sure another. Just as we thought Blac Chyna and Tokyo Toni had resolved their feud from the public lifted prayers, I'm not sure, I forget what that was, we were sadly mistaken. The mother and daughter have spent years in the public eye due to their troublesome relationship. While Blac Chyna rose to fame as a model and reality TV star, Toni gained her platform for her volatile social media presence. Well, on Tuesday, April 7th, a new video surfaced of federal agents appearing at Toni's door, refocusing attention on their family drama. To be clear, the FBI, they weren't tipped off by an outside source. In fact, it was several of Toni's violent social media rants that triggered the visit. Blogger Antoine Edwards shared clips in his YouTube video of Toni making threats to her daughter. Now, I don't like this at all. This is very bad taste. But in one clip, she threatened to Marvin Gaye her daughter.
Oh, shit.
She says, if she walked through that door, Toni shared in the video, I would Marvin Gaye that bitch. I would Marvin Gaye her and deal with whatever I've got to deal with. That's how much I hate her. Well, I don't like that.
Wow.
He continued to speak in rage about how she would watch her bleed out.
Damn.
Of course, in 1984, musical soul singer Marvin Gaye was tragically murdered by his father following a heated argument, which that reference is completely chilling. So when the FBI caught wind of the threats, they came knocking on her door. Not the police, the FBI came on over. After entering her home, Toni pushed the record button to capture the conversation. Give me a backstory, dumbass, Toni said to one of the agents. So when the agent began to explain that the Bureau was investigating claims that she was threatening her daughter, Toni shut those claims down with an explanation that only makes sense to Toni. I didn't threaten, she responded. I said I would Marvin Gaye her ass and I would do demon time on the floor. She explained that during the last encounter, White was dancing to Chaka Khan and Hunter was dancing to Marvin Gaye, claiming the whole thing was just a misunderstanding taken out of context. Okay. How should Chaka Khan get in here? All right. Not that it gets better. But I give props to the person who wrote this article. This is also good stuff. But anyway, Toni pivoted to the spiritual warfare narrative she has said her daughter is currently experiencing. I don't even talk. She's demonic and weird and all that shit. Listen, she is very demonic. I told the girl you did not get baptized. He did it wrong, Toni told the officer. Effectively dismissing White's publicized 2023 baptism and sobriety journey. When asked if the post was fake or hacked, the former Aunt T podcast co-hosts stood 10 toes down. No, they didn't put a fake post. This isn't the first time Hunter and White have given the public a front row seat to their family feud. From the premiere of The Real Blac Chyna in 2018, Toni sent shots towards White, calling her daughter a mistake or, I don't know if I want to say this. All right, here we go. Take a breath. Or a statutory rape baby.
Wow.
During a filmed intervention. Another not so great highlight. We reported that back in 2022, while White was in the midst of a high stakes legal battle with the Kardashians, Toni managed to get herself banned from the courtroom after threatening the judge on Instagram Live. Probably best that I don't use the N word, right?
Yeah, no.
Don't.
Yeah, I don't think.
Even as a direct quote, don't.
No, I think. Okay. Woo. All this wahala comes at a time when White has been working overtime to clear her once salacious image. Since 2023, White has dissolved her fillers, removed her bassinet tattoos, and has been living the quiet life. But as the internet proved, the public isn't buying Toni's story. Viewers of the viral video flooded the comment section with their thoughts. On X, one user wrote, "These people baffle me. How can a mother make death threats against her own flesh and blood? To what end?" So that's pretty. Oh, another user said, "Well, for one, she's not a mother." Oh, so lots of stuff here. I will say to reverse to say that it's when I said the N word, it wasn't the N word. It was the NE word that Tokyo Toni used.
I don't know what that word is, but I don't need it explained right now.
Deep. She threatened the judge on Instagram Live with. She got banned from the courtroom after threatening the judge on Instagram Live. Deep and spiritual sigh. I guess that's what she said on Instagram Live about the judge. I explained it, but I don't understand it myself. So that's it. That's quite man. That's a lot. Tokyo Toni really needs to do some self-examination there. You don't say you're going to Marvin Gaye your kid. That's really in bed.
Well, maybe she means it in the sexual nature, which is also inappropriate with your kid.
Yeah. Oh, sexual healing?
Well, like there's a Charlie Puth song called "Let's Marvin Gaye and Get It On."
There
so
is.
It's about fucking, yeah.
Jeez, I could be taken the wrong
or
way
making
too.
love.
Wow,
man, maybe she means she heard it through the grapevine. I don't know.
Oh,
but I don't like the statutory. There's some things in there that Tokyo Toni needs to really do some self-examination, and she can't say you shouldn't be saying things you can't take back, and you're saying things in public also like that. That the FBI are coming over there.
I wonder what before when Blac Chyna was doing drugs and on alcohol, they would fight a lot. But I wonder what they fight about now that she's sober.
I would imagine there's a bit of tension, a push and pull over, Blac Chyna's new spiritual life pushing up against Tokyo Toni not living that life, being, if she's not a grifter, she's grifter adjacent.
Oh, totally.
And so she probably either needs money from Blac Chyna or uses Blac Chyna's name to make money for herself. And I imagine Blac Chyna doesn't like that.
And then I guess too, since Blac Chyna is Kardashian adjacent, maybe Tokyo Toni tries to, use that to her advantage as well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, she's kind of like living her life as a narrative, much like I heard. Yeah, she's, but it's going too far. And if she doesn't listen to this show, or she's going to be mad at us.
I'd also imagine because she was fairly young when she had Blac Chyna, correct?
Yes.
You see a lot when you have a child at a young age. Sometimes there's a competition with your kid, almost like a sister.
Yeah. Well, hey, Tokyo Toni, though, if you want to come on the show and tell your side of the story, we're happy to have you.
Well, I guess we have to give equal time.
Or Blac Chyna, either one of you. Or, you could come and discuss things here.
No, we don't have to give equal time. She's not running for any election.
But it would get us listeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure that if they were going to air out their dirty laundry, they would pick a podcast that very few people have heard of.
This show?
Versus a much more public forum.
Didn't we see somebody listen to our show last? Remember, there was like a friend of yours in Minnesota, and there was like one of the comments was, did you listen to the last episode of Lifetime of Hallmark?
Yeah.
I sent you guys that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, before we forget, I have a June Squibb report.
And now it's time for a June Squibb report.
Squibby.
Here's Les Kirkendall.
She didn't die, did she?
No.
Wow.
Far from it. How dare you?
Well, but Tokyo Toni was fine, though. You guys weren't
How
shocked by
dare
that.
you? Now, if you're new to the podcast, first of all, welcome. But also, we love June Squibb on this podcast as much as we love Blac Chyna. The issue is that June Squibb isn't in the news as much as, as Blac Chyna is. June Squibb isn't up to antics and things. And
that's good.
But I saw the June Squibb movie Eleanor the Great last week.
Oh, how was it?
It was amazing. It was very good. I highly recommend it. And I'm not just saying that because it's June Squibb. It was so good because the descriptions of the movie don't do it justice. Because the description of the movie says it's about a woman who lies about being in the Holocaust, which is true. But there's a whole reason why.
I would hope so.
Well, no, it's like there's a backstory. So basically what happened is she had a best friend. They had been best friends for 50 years. They were roommates because they were friends when they were younger and both of their husbands died. So they moved in together. The friend had been through the Holocaust.
Okay.
And so they were living in Florida. When her friend died, she was alone. So her daughter makes her move back to New York. And she goes to like this senior center and she walks into the wrong meeting. And so she tells her friend's story. So it wasn't like she was like blatantly lying to lie. She just told her friend's story. And then it got out of control. But it's very good. It's very good. I highly recommend it. And what did I see? It was either on Netflix or Hulu.
Okay.
Like I watched it on streaming. Or either Netflix, Hulu, or Disney Plus. One of those. But I watched it on streaming.
Okay.
It's a good watch.
I just watched It Was Just an Accident. The Iranian movie. I believe it was a co-production of like Iran and France, and it was up for best foreign film. That was very good. That's another movie that was definitely an adult movie. Yeah. So I recommend that. Movie. That's on something. That's on Hulu or something like that too. So it's out there. That's the movie. The guy, the Iranian filmmaker, he shot it in secret in Iran and like smuggled the footage.
Are these the guys they were on the Daily Show last week?
Maybe. This guy's been around for a while. He's an older director. I believe he's an older guy, and he's been making movies for some years. But he smuggles it out of Iran.
Did you do it on like an iPhone or something?
I don't think so. I was surprised at how well made it was, considering he was all like guerrilla filmmaking. But I believe a lot of like the extras are real people who aren't aware that a movie's being made around them. So
they didn't get paid.
Well,
would you have rather had AI less?
I wasn't looking at it that way. It's a very brave movie, and it's a good movie. It's really well done.
Well, speaking of good movies, let's talk about this movie.
Yes.
Heavy material, though. Okay, yes, here we go.
I Have to Kill My Neighbor.
Great title. It tells you the plot of the movie. It's tongue-in-cheek. It captures the tone of the movie, too.
I have to kill my neighbor.
Yeah. Because basically, that's what happened.
Yeah. No, you'd be disappointed otherwise.
Well, it doesn't happen, though.
Nah.
Well, she does have to kill her neighbor. It's just a matter of how she goes about it.
So, we have our cold open, which, we haven't had a cold open in a while.
I would say this is like a warm open.
A warm open.
Didn't really give us any... Because normally the cold open is a flash ahead at like the climactic thing that's going to happen. This is actually a flashback.
Yeah. Because normally the cold open is like someone going, help me, help me, help me, help me. Boom. And then you see the title.
Feed me, feed me.
Right.
Meow, meow, meow.
So it's dark and we see someone shoveling.
Yeah.
And I wrote, there's shoveling, which is never a good sign at a Lifetime movie.
Why did you think never a good sign?
Because if they're shoveling, that means that they're digging a grave.
I thought you meant not a good sign, like when we say that, like when the character has both parents, it's not a good sign for the movie being good.
Oh, no. But that's not a good sign either. But yeah, for different reasons. If we're in a movie, like we're in a Hallmark movie and both parents are alive, that's not a good sign. That means we're not going to get a good movie.
Shovels scare people too, because I was with a woman one time and I opened up my trunk and she got really worried there was a shovel in my trunk.
Well,
she thought I was going to bury her, I guess. I said,
why
do you have a shovel in your car?
Was this at night?
No, I don't think so. But I said because it snowed, because of the snow, that's why I had a shovel. Sometimes you got to shovel your car out. Yeah.
See, if you did do that explanation here in California, it would break somebody's brain because they'd be like, "Wait, shovel? Snow?
Well, this was somebody
shovel?
from California who came to visit me.
Okay, well then that makes sense.
So she just figured a shovel would just be to bury her in a shallow grave. So no, it snows here. Oh, okay.
But yeah, so they were shoveling, and then we had the boom. I have to kill my neighbor. The title. So then we see a nice neighborhood. We see a woman jogging. We see people doing yard work.
Mowing the lawn.
It's a sunny afternoon. And then we go past a missing person sign. And the person's name was Wade, and I can't pronounce the last name. Jankowski. And then we see a woman, and her husband's in the back doing yard work, and she brings him drinks.
I thought, so this is an important detail that I can't believe they left it in the opening sequence of the movie, where they show the husband, like he's in the back gardening, but before that he was like mowing the lawn with one of those like old school mowers that doesn't use power.
Uh-huh.
And I only say it's an important detail because literally moments later, they're talking about how the HOA is upset because they're not mowing their lawn. And they just showed them mowing their lawn.
Oh,
Was that the same guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they cut to, he's in the front yard mowing as she's like running home from being out for a run. And then they cut to, he's in the backyard and she's carrying out a tray of drinks. And you see the lawnmower coming towards the tray of drinks. And then moments later, the neighbor is bitching at them for not mowing their lawn.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was making me concerned about the movie at the jump.
Okay.
But what made me not concerned is like this movie's going to be kind of fun because first I thought it was lemonade, and then we were told, oh no, she's bringing out cocktails for her husband.
Right. Yeah, like 3 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. But her husband, he stays away from her, not because he doesn't love her, but because he smells like manure.
Yeah, because he's gardening.
Yeah. So then we see the neighbor next door, Madeline, and she's cutting trees. And we instantly find out that Madeline is not a nice person. So first of all, I guess she was cutting the trees.
She's cutting the trees on their property, but it's like growing over into her property and blocking sunlight from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can do that. If a neighbor's tree is growing into your property, you can cut the tree on your side of the property.
I think she was cutting it on their side though. She was kind of like leaning over the fence.
Yeah. And she had sunglasses on, and they were like, we can see you.
Yeah.
Oh, she said the tree was blocking her view.
And they said, of what? She goes, well, of the sun. And they said, are you looking at the sun?
And so she hates their fence. And so she is adamant about them getting a new fence. And then she is just a bitch. Like, she insults them to their faces.
Yeah.
Like she insults the woman's makeup. Lauren, our heroine, she insults her makeup. She insults Tom, Lauren's husband's clothes, and this woman is no prize.
She tells him to go, instead of having boys' clothes, to get men's clothes.
Yeah, and this woman is no prize at all. And just to their faces.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
And so then we find out that Tom's mother is coming for dinner the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of the blue, we cut to a dark room with a murder wall.
Like that show Homeland, where all that crap is on the wall.
Anytime you see like the like photos of people and you see like the string, you're like, oh, bad shit's happening.
Newspaper clippings. So it's like, this is not going well already.
That's like Claire Danes, so she's like unhinged, which she did a little too well on that show, but yeah.
So then the neighbor, there's like in all these shows, there's always the sexy neighbor in neighborhood shows. So
Robin.
The sexy neighbor, Robin, comes over. And we find out Robin has a podcast, Winging It with Robin.
She's also the head of the HOA.
Right. And so Lauren wants to file a complaint against Madeline, the mean neighbor at the HOA. And Robin's like, oh, by the way, Madeline has been filing a bunch of complaints against you, but I've just been sitting on them and ignoring them. And then she starts to tell Lauren all of the complaints that Madeline has against her, and they're a lot. And they're very petty, very petty.
Super petty, yeah.
So we have a place in Palm Springs, and it's a condo, and we deal with the HOA. And I've dealt with HOA pettiness. Like, for example, so there are laundry rooms, and you're not supposed to use the laundry room until 8 a.m. I once put my laundry in the washer at 5 till 8, and someone left a note.
Yeah, that's insane.
Saying you're not supposed to. And so, of course, you know me, the pen was going. I was writing a note, cussing them out. But my husband said, no, don't do it. So I didn't. But I wanted to. I was like, 5 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is 5? It's 5 minutes.
What was the problem? Was it waking them up or?
Who knows? It was 5 until 8. So it's like, I have no idea. Well, no, because it's Palm Springs. So everybody in our condo building is pretty old. So they're already up.
But it's the rules, okay. And even though it's only 5 minutes, if you break that rule, what other rules are you going to break, or what else are they going to have to let slide because they let that slide?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, fees. They start doing repairs. You start paying for that. Like, I didn't ask for these repairs.
So when they were going through the list of complaints, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because one of the complaints was her shoes were in front of her door.
Yeah.
Literally. And she was like, well, they were wet. And I was like,
that's a dumb HOA rule in general. Like, you can't have shoes outside of your door of your house.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It wasn't like, because at the end of the day with us, our HOA, it's condos. But this woman, it was a house with her own yard that you actually had to walk down to. Like, it wasn't just like out in the middle of the street. You have to walk up to her door.
There was an establishing shot of the house at one point at night, and they showed like a kid's tricycle on their lawn. And I was like, oh, do they have a kid? And it's never addressed why that tricycle is there.
I was saying, talk about rules. I worked at a hotel where in Wildwood, like at the shore, and they wouldn't allow people to put towels over the railings because they thought that looked like it was the Great Depression or something like that, with a bunch of towels hanging over. So
I get that. That sort of affects the rest of the hotel, and you're staying there one night. You don't want to bring down the value from moving on.
Yeah.
So Robin was like, you know what? Why don't we just try to de-escalate the situation instead of you two fighting? So Robin and Lauren go walking over to Madeline's house, and we see Madeline's brother-in-law like yelling at her. Mm-hmm. And we find out that her ex walked out on her. And then like but the brother-in-law and Madeline walked in the house for a second and then came back outside, and the brother-in-law like walked away and said something to them like, oh, well, good luck dealing with this one.
Yeah. We also missed two important details that were kind of very gingerly laid out in the movie. One, that guy Wade from the beginning of the movie, the one that said that's Madeline's husband. Wade worked at the same place where Tom works as a lawyer. Tom and Wade allegedly didn't really know each other. And Tom may run for DA next year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, so when they went over to talk to Madeline, Madeline's like, well, guess what? I hired a surveyor and your fence is actually on my property. So if you don't move the fence, I'm going to sue you. And Robin was trying to calm them down. And then they both end up turning on Robin and telling Robin to shut up.
And then Lauren calls Madeline a caustic witch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which she was.
Mm-hmm.
Caustic Witch. Hey, by the way, speaking of Caustic Witches, why is there a sequel to Practical Magic?
You better watch what you say.
Why is there a sequel to a movie?
You better watch what you say.
Who's even seen that?
Me. It's not even out yet. It's out in September.
No, the first one. Who saw the first one?
Me. I saw the first one.
I don't
and
think
it's
Jason
on
has.
I haven't, and I actually don't remember it being a hit. I see what Kurt's asking.
It didn't make its money back.
How dare you both? How dare you both? How dare you both? It became a cult classic during lockdown.
Well, that's not
It
bad.
is? For real?
Watched it during lockdown. Yes. No, I'm totally serious.
Well,
Because I know like Hocus Pocus got a sequel because it wasn't a hit when it first came out, but over the years it's played incessantly on TV and became known because of that.
I could see that. I understand that because that has that build up an audience over the years. But Practical Magic, what?
How
I genuinely
you?
question like who's clamoring for this. But I said that about Malcolm in the Middle too.
Barrett.
Well,
Les Kirkendall Barrett is collaborating to see.
Well, maybe you're the one. I don't know, but I don't understand it. I never heard anything about this movie since
I saw a preview. It looks good.
I'm talking about the first one. Maybe they could get the cast. I guess
it's on every flight that you take. It's on every flight, especially flights that you take overseas. It's on every flight.
This is why airlines are such a mess these days.
You cannot
because they're showing
Miss
practical
Sandra
magic.
Hey, Diane Wiest is in this movie.
I love Diane Wiest.
Stalker Channing is in this movie.
I have
sisters.
I literally have an album on my phone of photos of Diane Wiest.
You do?
Yes.
She's box office gold.
Yeah, well,
Diane
Wiest.
We have a friend, Les, you know this friend,
Okay.
and one night another friend and I were casting a movie, and we were casting like who would play our friends in this movie. And we decided that our friend Brent, Les, that Diane Wiest should play him. Because she kind of looks like him.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect casting.
So I will just randomly send my friend photos of Diane Wiest apropos of nothing. Just like out of the blue, I'll send him a photo of Diane Wiest.
I do like her.
Perfect casting.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, if you like Diane Wiest, you'll like this movie.
Well, then maybe I'll watch it. Okay.
Diane Wiest, Sir.
Too busy.
Sandra Bullock, Stalker Channing.
Too busy.
Nicole Kidman. It's good.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have to see it now.
I do like that at CinemaCon last week when they announced the sequel and showed the trailer. Nicole Kidman at CinemaCon, the thing for the theater owners, came out and said, "We come to this place for magic." That was good.
That's cute.
Yes.
Clearly, people are desperate for content. So
it's the Owens sisters.
I don't even know what that is.
Don't you dare talk about the Owens sisters.
All right. Even though I don't know who wants this movie, I'm going to push back a little bit, like that you're making fun of them making that movie because people are desperate for content. And here we are doing a podcast talking about Lifetime and Hallmark movies. Pot Kettle Black Much.
You're saying we're desperate for content?
I'm saying because people are desperate for content, we exist. So for that reason, we shouldn't be making fun of practical magic.
Oh, and by the way, since we're on the subject, guess where I'm going next Monday?
Pound Town.
A press screen. I'm going to a press screening of The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, good for you.
That's unethical. You're not a member of the press. Oh, no, you are because you're on the show. I take it back.
Yes, and I am a +1. Thank you very much.
We need to get you a mic flag. This is a Lifetime of Hallmark podcast.
Yes, this is a Lifetime of Hallmark podcast. What do you think about? Yeah, I should do that. I should do that. And it's my birthday present because my birthday is next Sunday.
Fuck getting Blac Chyna on this show. Les, your goal is to get Meryl Streep on our podcast.
I told
you I saw her in IKEA. I should have, but we didn't have the show at the time.
Guess what I got? I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
He's leaving. I have to go to bed at some point.
Oh
No, I'm showing you. Look what I got.
I've seen Meryl Streep
Now
a
that
couple
we're on
times.
camera,
All right, let me see.
I got Meryl Streep tarot cards.
And so, why are there Meryl Streep tarot cards?
Because it's every movie that she's done.
Oh, come on. We got to move on with our lives.
Like for example, The Fool is her in Out of Africa.
That movie's so boring.
The Magician is her in Mary Poppins Returns.
She's in that?
She's in Mary Poppins Returns?
The Empress is from Little Women.
She's in that too?
Yes, the Emperor, Iron Lady, Margaret Thatcher.
I never saw it.
The Hierophant, Sister Aloysius from Doubt.
Doubt? Oh, that's good. Yeah, she's good in that. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, hot take on Meryl Streep. She's good in movies.
She's good.
The Lovers. Her and Clint Eastwood from The Bridges of Madison County.
That's actually very good.
It is good.
Yeah.
The Chariot.
Oh, come on. We got to move on. We got
Miranda
enough.
Priestley.
Okay, we get it, Les. Yeah.
Yeah, enough, Les. And my condolences that you have to watch that Devil Wears Prada movie. So we're.
How dare
No, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good.
I'm a bad gay. I didn't love the first one.
Okay. I think it's abusive. And I see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I can't.
My head.
All they do is insult this poor Anne Hathaway woman. It looks like an abusive story to me.
Like the British say, it's giving me a migraine.
All right. I'm sure it's great.
Anyway,
Everybody enjoy it.
Okay. So Tom and Lauren are having dinner with his mom, Estelle. And Estelle is a bitch.
Yeah. Full stop.
Like a total bitch. Like, she throws out shit like, oh, I saw your ex. She was asking about you.
That's an old lady name, too. Estelle.
Yeah. Like Getty.
Yeah, Estelle. That must have been popular early World War II. There must have been like a popular showgirl named Estelle. And people were like naming their kids after that.
There's an actress named Estelle Parsons.
Estelle Parsons, yeah.
Isn't that George Costanza's mom?
That's
I think so. Yeah,
another old lady. Yeah.
Okay. And so they start talking about how Madeline has threatened to sue them, and the mom flips out, and the mom's like, "Well, what about you can't get sued? It's going to mess up your election for the DA." But the mom's just a bitch. And then Tom does what a lot of spouses do. He gaslights Lauren and says, "Oh, my mom loves you," when the mom obviously does not.
Yeah.
They have a lot of food, too. Each plate has like a full turkey on it. I thought that was interesting.
Right.
Maybe that's the full craft services. Or maybe that's lunch for the whole crew after that shot. I don't know.
Well, it is a Lifetime movie.
Mom criticizes the tomatoes. She criticizes tomatoes, but then when she finds out her son actually made them, then she says, "Oh, they're fine."
Yeah. So.
Well, then there's a love scene.
Yes. But he's a little tired. But then he gets untired.
No, he has work to do.
Well, she mounts him and wants to bone, but then brings up his mom. It's like, you're the one that tried to get him in the mood. Now you're talking about his mom? What the hell?
Right.
Yeah, that's a real Willy loosener.
But you can tell that this is a Lifetime. A Willy loosener. You can tell it's a Lifetime movie, though, because she just jumped right on top of him.
Yeah.
Did not hold back.
Nope.
Didn't Willy Loosener used to do sports on ABC7?
Willy Loosener? That's the real person?
He was replaced by Byron Allen. Byron Allen just replaces everybody.
Yeah.
Willy Loosener, Stephen Colbert.
Did Byron Allen buy another TV station?
No, Byron Allen is buying time on CBS for his Comics Unleashed.
Yeah.
And then he's going to sell the ad time for it.
Yeah, he's going to sell. He's going to go door to door.
Well, he does own the Weather Channel. Mm-hmm. That's what made him a billionaire.
Well, I wish he would fix the weather then. This weather's been wonky. All right.
Oh, okay. So and then Tom also says that his mom, he's the only boy and he is the only one who's becoming an attorney like his dad.
Yeah, his sisters, I guess, are troubled in some way. I don't know. Something was
going on. The mom is a bitch, so yeah. I could see,
Yeah.
Oh, so then Madeline, the next day, Lauren goes to try to make up to Madeline, and she brings her cookies. And she's actually making a total effort. She brings her cookies. She says, we'll move the fence. And Madeline is even being a bigger bitch.
Yeah. She says she's not going to eat them. She's watching her figure. And she says, you should watch your figure too.
Right. And I was like, oh my God. That's when you say fuck off.
She hits below the belt.
Like I said, without talking about looks, Madeline is no prize by any means. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, but that woman has she has comedic skills.
Yes.
Lauren was very attractive, actually. I thought she was attractive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then Lauren goes back home and it's really dark in her house. And so that's when it's like, the chloroform's coming out.
I didn't understand why when she walked in the house and noticed shattered glass and thought, something seems off here, why she didn't fucking turn on the lights.
Right.
She's afraid what she might see. It's best you're supposed to leave in those situations, by the way. You're not supposed to.
Yeah. She says, I got a gun. Yeah. She says, I got a gun. They didn't care. But then there's a picture of Tom like bound and gagged, and she gets a phone call with and I love like the voice disguise, like
distorted. Yeah.
The voice is like, kill Madeline, or we're gonna kill your husband.
If I ever got a call like that, I would freak the fuck out.
Well, I think it's wild that the person that kidnapped Tom calls Lauren and did not hit *67 before dialing her, because it shows up on the caller ID. Right. And she calls them later in the what? Like, get a burner, dude. Hide your number.
I got AI people calling me. I have an AI woman calling me who clears her voice.
Wait, does she go like,
I'm here?
Just go, hi, Kurt.
No, what are they trying to do? I don't know. They're trying to buy my house or something like that. But it's an AI person, and she's clearing her voice.
I like that. They're like,
I know you're fake.
Real. We need to clear our voices to sound real.
Not buying.
But yeah, the person was like, not only were they like, kill Madeline, they're like, kill Madeline and send us a picture proving that you did it
by midnight tomorrow night.
Or
they're gonna send her pieces of her dead husband in the mail.
See, there's a part of me that would be like, oh yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I hope John doesn't listen to this show. And that goes for every week.
Like, oh yeah, and then I get a finger, and I'm like,
the first finger you get is the middle finger from John.
That's what you're gonna get. He's gonna request that.
I'm like, I guess
send him this picture. Send him this finger. I can't do that English accent.
Like, I guess they weren't kidding.
Jeez, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But
so the next,
she has a good night's sleep after all this.
Yes.
She wasn't under the covers. She was on top of the covers, but she wakes up in the morning, hadn't set an alarm, hadn't plugged in her phone, but went to bed. She went to sleep.
Maybe it was one of those.
Maybe it was one of those situations. Have you ever had a situation where you get so frustrated, you're just like, I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to bed. I don't know what else to do.
No, this is like a trauma.
This is a trauma, and she's got like a very short window of time to make this thing happen or not happen.
That's true. She did kind of kill like 8 hours of her time.
Yeah. Which is not the thing she's supposed to be killing right now.
No,
Right.
she's supposed to be killing Madeline. And she goes on Google, but they call it gaggle.
Gaggle.
Two A's instead of two O's.
The kidnappers didn't block their number, and she's going in the public gaggle search and types in "how do murders." How to do murders.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Because
how do you get away with murder or things like that? She's saying, yeah.
Because when they take your laptop, they look at your search history.
In fact, when I was looking up this movie online and I'm typing in the title of the movie, I was like, this is going to come back to haunt me that I'm typing in the words, I have to kill my neighbor.
Oh, no, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't put any of that stuff in the algorithm. I was curious about the Timothy Busfield story, so I looked that up. That went into my algorithm. So Facebook is coming up with all these articles about these stories I don't want to read. I was like, okay, this has got to stop.
That's like one of those stories of Timothy Busfield. I don't know what to think.
I've lost track of the story, to be honest, because I'm not looking it up.
Let's not get into it here. Yeah, I don't want to.
No. Okay.
Speculate on that. I don't know. I've read articles about it, but I don't want to be speculating on here. That's not where.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
This show's already talking enough about murder. We don't need to be going into others. So.
Yes.
Well, Lauren got on board though, and she got a whiteboard of her own. So she's getting busy.
Those whiteboards are awesome.
Yeah. She took notes. She had a whiteboard. She's
documenting how she's going to commit a murder. Part of it, she's writing it like a paper journal too.
Yeah,
whiteboard. You could, if the police come in, you could run over and wipe the board off and then let them in. So that's a good idea.
But writing on paper made no sense.
Yeah, I can't do that.
She had wire cutters, a knife. She's rehearsing how to kill.
I wrote, it's a working up the gusto to murder your neighbor montage.
In front of the mirror. Yeah.
She buys a bunch of stuff like chains, handcuffs.
Where do you get handcuffs? Yeah. Where do you get handcuffs from? Where would they have those for sale?
Pleasure Chest.
I don't know.
Sex shop.
She had them.
Okay.
She had chains. Then she runs into Robin, and she tells Robin, "Hey, I want to come on your podcast." And then she goes to Robin's house or to Madeline's house, and she's being very nice to Madeline. And she's like, I brought you tomatoes. I'll fix the fence. I'll do whatever kind of fence you want. And then she sees a picture of Madeline and Wade. And Madeline is actually starting to be nice. But then she asks to use Madeline's phone charger, and Madeline's like, no, you can't. It's in my bedroom, and no, you can't go there.
Well, she says she charges her phone in her bedroom like a normal person.
Yeah. So then Estelle comes over looking for Tom. And she's like, well, Tom's supposed to take me out for my birthday. And so at this point, she can't, Lauren can't tell Estelle that Tom has been kidnapped. So she just she makes up a story. She doesn't let her in the house. And she makes up a story that Tom is working late. And Estelle is like, it's my birthday present in there. And Lauren just kind of gets rid of her. So then we see Lauren, and she's doing affirmations to killing affirmations.
I did like that she was doing meditation so that she'll be okay with murdering her neighbor.
Yeah. Like a new age thing she's doing.
Yeah. Like murder affirmations.
Candles.
I want to be very zen about all the stabbing I'm going to do.
Right. So then,
It wouldn't be good karma. So
right. So then she goes to Madeline's house. And I liked this too, because she's like, you think that she's gonna kill her, and she's like, Madeline, we have to fake your death.
but wait, this is before that. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. She's like holding her with a knife. She's got a knife, like she's gonna kill her. And Madeline says, okay, she goes, I'll pay for the fence. Well, actually, could you still pay for half of it? Just pay for half of it.
Oh, I missed that. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why was Madeline sleeping with a metronome? Is that a thing that people do?
Maybe it's like a white noise, or some people sleep with noise machines. Some people need sound.
Yeah. The thing that was like making the clicky noise, but like they use that in music, like when they help you get time.
Some people need sound. I know some people need sound or something like that to sleep.
I don't know if I saw that
because they feel lonely at night.
Okay,
so
it seemed odd that like she's got a metronome going, but she's still heard noise downstairs.
I feel like I noticed that. No.
But then isn't it like if you're alone, I don't know about you guys, but like I can kind of sense when someone comes in the house.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So maybe she like sensed that someone was downstairs. Oh, so then of course, like she's telling Madeline what's up, and Madeline's like, well, okay, if I'm going to be a corpse, I got to do my own makeup.
Yeah.
And so also they're talking, and then Lauren tells Madeline, hey, call into work or send an email into work just to tell them that you're not going to be there. And, tell them that you're going on a trip, like you need a personal leave or something. And so then
I gotta say, when Lauren first confronts Madeline and says, we're going to have to fake your death, and that starts that part of the movie. This is where the movie takes off and where it really shines, is the relationship between these two working together. It's very funny.
Yeah. And I always like when people who are enemies become friends, like they do in
unlikely
Cobra
friends.
Kai, when Johnny Lawrence, or they're enemies and they're friends, or enemies are friends, and I'm just there for it.
And then, they're trying to figure out different scenarios. They're taking pictures of the different scenarios. And then Lauren and Madeline are talking, and they're like, and she's like, well, who wants you dead? And Madeline's like, well, my brother-in-law wants me dead. And, she says her brother-in-law wants her dead because he wants the house because he actually inherited the house, but she wouldn't give it over. And so he sued her for it. But I guess he didn't win it.
Correct.
Was that it?
What's that like?
Maybe that was it. No, maybe that was it. I don't remember what the actual.
Because he said he sued her.
He said that when Wade went missing, the mom died, and the mom had left the house to Jay. But clearly, Wade had the house, and if Wade isn't declared dead, then it's still Madeline's house.
Okay. That's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
So then Lauren asks what happened to Wade. And I guess she said that she and Wade used to fight a lot, and he would get dramatic and storm off. And so she said this one fight that they had, she goes, well, I'm going to be the one that stormed off. And so she said that she stormed off, and just Wade never came back home.
But like a year later, his credit card was used in a hotel in Seattle.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They never said. I think maybe Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I saw Georgia plate at one point.
So then there was like a little montage. And then we see the murder board again, and it's Jay, the brother-in-law's murder board.
Who looked like a younger Dax Shepard.
Yeah. So then the police come over looking for Madeline, and he says that, you know, people are suspicious because she left her phone at home. And then the police officer said that her work got an email, but they're suspicious because it was actually friendly.
Too friendly.
Right. Yeah. That was good.
So then Estelle comes over, and she's a bitch again, and Lauren loses it and says, Tom is avoiding you. He's like, you know, you're a bitch and he hates you.
This is a great scene because like Lauren is kind of up against the wall because the detective is in her house while Madeline's in the house. And she's trying to throw the detective off the trail. Then Estelle comes in and like, you know, turns another screw by asking about Tom. So she's having to like lie left and right. It was a very funny scene.
And so then Madeline calls and pretends to be Tom.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. What phone is she using? I wasn't sure about that. Because she didn't have
her phone. That must
be
Lauren's phone. Did she call it the home phone?
What?
That's a good point,
wasn't it a landline?
Oh, okay. I guess.
Wasn't it a landline?
One of them must have been a landline because a plot point is that Madeline left her phone in the house when they faked the murder.
Right, yeah.
And so she actually sounded like Tom on the phone. She really did.
Not really. That was kind of the...
She was talking like this.
That was kind of the joke of it, but everybody was believing it was...
Well, because she didn't have on speakers, they didn't hear her.
Right. But you kind of hear it, though.
So then Lauren calls the kidnapper and says, I killed her. And so then they drive out to the woods. Yeah. They drive out to the woods to take pictures.
No, because he says, I don't believe it. Take another picture.
Right. So they drive out to the woods.
Yeah, they want, because Lauren even like says it back to the kidnapper. She says, like, so you want me to dig up the body that I just buried to take another photo? And they like hang up on her.
So they have to do it. So they drive out into the woods.
Why were they wearing matching T-shirts in this scene? Did that make any sense to you guys?
No.
It must have been a band of a friend of theirs or something, because it said Shakes McKay on both of their shirts.
I couldn't even read it, what it said. Yeah.
And I looked it up online. I couldn't find anything, but it must be something, an inside joke.
Shakes McKay.
Don't know. But they had to dig a hole.
They found a snake.
Dig the hole.
It wasn't a snake, by the way. It was a stick.
It was a stick. Yeah. You ever see a snake? You ever see a snake in the woods?
I've seen a snake hiking.
A snake in the grass. I see them on the road sometimes.
I was once running in Runyon Canyon less, and there's a part where it's like it's paved and there's a water fountain. I'm like coming around this corner, the water fountain is, and there's people standing talking, kind of looking up in that general direction as I'm like rounding the corner, and there's like a little puddle. So I like jump over the puddle, and as I'm mid-air jumping over the puddle, I realize the thing that those people are looking at are the snake that I just jumped over.
Oh my God.
My mom used to say this. I know when I was like a little kid, she'd say she'd talk about like someone she worked with. She goes, "He's a real snake in the grass. He's a real snake in the grass." So I was like, I was in kindergarten. I went to school the next day, and I said to this girl, "You're a snake in the grass."
Did you get in trouble?
What are you talking about? No, she laughed at it. It was a charming moment.
I'm sure.
She's probably traumatized.
So is this where Lauren like bumped into Jay?
In the woods?
The brother-in-law, or after the woods?
Yeah, they take some pictures in the woods, but it doesn't look like she was buried alive.
No.
Buried or anything, yeah.
It looks like she got a little dirt on her white robe.
Yeah, and she has interest in working, and she, like, Madeline does her own makeup, and she wants to work in, like, movies as a makeup artist.
And then what happens next? Because I think my notes are a little confused.
Let's see, snake. Then they drive home. I said these people have a lot. This is another story where people have a lot of time on their hands to do things.
Well, Madeline called out from work so she could figure out her death. So she's got an excuse.
There's like a pseudo Cat Stevens song playing as they're driving home, like a one of those things. Then they're home, and then Lauren, she's my handwriting's not good. Lauren is thinking about the beach. That's what it looks like I wrote. She wants to go to Jay. Oh, she wants to go. Oh no, she wants to go to Jay's house. So now she heads over there at night. And they give there's an awkward hug.
Well,
they give each other.
There's an awkward hug because Madeline steals her phone, steals Lauren's phone.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then Lauren goes to Jay's house at the night, and she pulls out the knife to Jay. She's let me in the shed. I want to look in there, see if my husband's in there. But then when she goes in there, she sees that big Homeland
the murder board
collage thing, murder board, yeah. And so then Jay explains to her that the truth is that Madeline killed Wade. And so that's what he believes. Yeah. And he said that Wade put the reason that the police don't care about this is because when Wade was a lawyer, he put some of those corrupt cops on trial. So the police aren't that interested in who killed Wade.
But then the police, they go back to Lauren's, and the police officer came over, and he said that someone put tape over the neighborhood watch camera.
Which was Madeline, which was Lauren earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
And Estelle called the office and told the cops that it was Lauren who, Lauren's up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, because the office said Tom didn't go on a work trip, which is part of why the detective is there. So then she brings the detective inside and spills, okay, Madeline's alive. I've got her in my basement. It's not as crazy as it sounds. And they go down there. Madeline's gone. And Lauren realizes she doesn't have her phone because Madeline took it earlier.
And so she handcuffs the cop downstairs.
Yeah. Now, I like this when the cop is being handcuffed. Lauren says, sorry. And the cop's like, sorry? And I like that because you can't apologize while you're doing something. Because I've seen this happen before.
What I thought was wild, though, is that she handcuffs the detective with only one arm, by the way. She leaves. She didn't pat him down to see if he has a phone or a weapon.
Right.
No. Well, she's an amateur.
Clearly, he'd have a phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an amateur. So she goes to Robin's house, though. And she goes upstairs, and then someone puts a bag over her head.
Yeah.
Not chloroform. I was surprised that chloroform was not used in this movie. So they take the bag off of her head, and she's in Robin's house, and she's tied up next to Madeline. And then...
Wait, no, that's not quite... You skipped over something.
Oh, wait, what did I skip?
After the cop gets handcuffed, then she goes over to see Robin. Remember, she's got the knife out. She goes, "Oh no, that's right. just for threatening." Then she tells Robin that Madeline. At this point, she thinks that Madeline is the one who's the kidnapper. So then they watch this. She says, "Robin, you've got the surveillance footage, right? So I can see, Madeline leaving the house." And then when they watch the footage, they are actually watching the footage of Madeline's husband Wade getting hit by a car by Tom.
Tom, yes, Tom.
So they see that. Then the bag goes over her head.
And so then, the bag comes off her head. Yeah. She's tied up next to Madeline. Tom comes out from the back room. We find out that Tom killed Wade, and Tom and Robin are a couple.
I also liked the detail that Robin tells him that nobody's going to hear you screaming because you're in my podcast studio. The idea that a podcast studio is soundproof is hilarious.
And then we find out that the reason why they were having so much trouble with the fence is because Wade is buried under the fence. Now, this next part was amazing because Robin's shit talking, and then all of a sudden, Madeline they're tied up, but their feet were free, and so Madeline trips Robin.
Oh, no.
Well, no, huge detail before that.
The phone rings.
Yeah.
The phone's going off. So
Madeline's got Lauren's phone in her hands somehow. I don't know how she kept her phone when she was kidnapped, but she's got it. So she answers the phone behind her back, and then Estelle is like chirping on the phone, talking about Tom. Like, wait, what? What's that noise? What are you guys doing? Here's Tom. So Tom has to like grab the phone, get out of the room, and that's when Madeline trips Robin.
Yeah. So yeah, and then Lauren kicks her in the face.
And Robin keeps saying, like, you should be doing that. Now it's going to be worse for you. And they just kick her in the face.
Kicks her in the face and just knocks her out. and then
Madeline's got they get the knife. And so Madeline severs the ropes to get the rope off herself and starts to, like, run out. Tom chases her, like, grabs her, and she's like holding onto the stairs. He's about to kill her, and then he's hit over the head by Lauren with a podcaster's microphone.
Yes.
Much like the microphone you have that's in the screen right now.
This one is bigger than the one in the movie. So this would really hurt you. That one,
yes.
Tom's weak is all I'm saying.
So because he was kind of a wussy guy.
Oh, total puss.
So then then afterwards, Lauren apologizes to the cop for cuffing him. He forgives her. And then we cut to a film set.
We didn't know it was a film set at first, though. It looked like a flashback to Dead Wade.
Yeah. But it was a film set. And Madeline is a makeup artist now for film.
It's like a little movie, yeah.
And they were talking about how Madeline's talking about how she's going to move, like she needs to move. And Lauren's talking about how she's going to move too. And they're going to move into the city, both of them.
And they might be roommates. They might live on the same block.
Well, I do like that when the idea of roommates was brought up, Madeline's like, we would kill each other.
See, this movie I could see a sequel to.
But they're buddies.
I would watch a series based on these two.
Yeah.
Oh, I totally would. Every week there's a murder. I would love that.
Like almost like a Murder, She Wrote podcast. Like the two of them are solving murders through podcasting somehow.
Like Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, yeah, I guess that already exists then. Never mind.
But no, it would be different, though, because the podcast for Only Murders in the Building, the murders happen in the building.
True.
They could be more of like, a Murder, She Wrote, where every week she's at a party or something and someone drops dead. Because you know how I love a lady detective dead person show.
Well, you know they're making a feature film.
Of what?
Who?
Murder, She Wrote. With Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh.
A movie of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe that was a show.
But her as Jessica Fletcher. I don't know about her as Jessica Fletcher, though.
We found your Achilles heel. Is that the right word?
No, I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I like Jamie Lee Curtis. I didn't know if she'd be a good Jessica Fletcher, though.
They tried remaking the series a few years ago with Octavia Spencer, and then it didn't get picked up, and so they like kind of rewrote it and became, what was the name of that show? It was on Apple. She became a podcaster, and it wasn't Murder, She Wrote, but it was kind of like Murder, She Wrote.
Was Octavia Spencer in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're not bringing Matlock back until the mid-season.
I know. Kurt gave me that news with glee.
The show is Truth Be Told.
Who? What did you say?
Truth Be Told was the Octavia Spencer show.
Something told.
How many seasons was it?
Truth Be Told. It looks like 3 seasons.
Okay, so it lasted a little while.
Yeah.
Why do you not keep your hit shows on? Why do they? CBS wants to introduce new shows.
I would imagine the thinking is you have to you want momentum at different points in the season to help with ad sales. And so CBS already has a strong roster. So this way they can launch new, less expensive shows. They're longer running shows that have built-in audiences. Then they can get a big push in the second half of the season. So there's more ad money there. And if the network is one of those new shows fails, they can replace it quickly with a show people already like.
Well, they better leave Elsbeth alone. That's all I have to say.
Ghosts. That's the other show there.
And that's like what I've never seen it, but that's one of their most popular shows.
Oh, I've seen it. It's very good.
And there's a British version and an American version. I know that. Just as long as they leave Elsbeth alone, I'm good.
All right.
Well,
so be it.
I gotta go because I gotta go running.
Oh. This is a good media education. Anyone who's a student of media could listen to this show and learn a lot.
For sure.
Yes. So, Jason, are you coming on Saturday?
Yes.
What's on Saturday?
I'm having a birthday party. Bert, you're invited too.
Oh yeah, I'll go fly 3,000 miles.
I'm going to be a man of a certain age. Do you know who's going to come? Do you know who's going to come but didn't, but thought about it? Dan Burnett.
Oh, okay. Where does he live? No, never mind. We don't want people looking up his address. All right.
But yeah, Jane's coming.
Jane
Day. Jane's coming.
Airplane Jane.
There's going to be people from different parts of my life. I'm going to be old.
Okay.
I'll be 60, but I'm an LA 60.
You definitely
which is really old.
Which is like in other parts of the country 40.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
For real.
Frankie Muniz is 40. It's like, really? Okay.
Who, Malcolm in the middle?
Yeah,
are you guys watching the Malcolm in the
40.
Middle?
No,
back?
But he's 40. No, but I see a lot of little like interviews and stuff. That's on my algorithm. Well, congratulations on the birthday. I'm sorry I won't be able to fly out there.
Well,
I don't want to fly. I'm afraid I might have to watch Practical Magic. So I'm afraid I'm not be able to go.
How dare you? How dare you?
I could take a broom.
And the next time we record, I will have a full report. Oh, actually,
I like Griffin Dunn.
I may or may not be able to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Because sometimes with the screening, since it's the press, they get embargoed. So if I'm allowed to talk about it, I'll tell you about it.
What is the release date of the movie?
May 2nd.
You'll probably be able to talk about it because that's like the same week of the release.
I have to mention, my buddy was trying to get me into the casting for the first movie because his uncle is Tim Gunn. So Tim Gunn was up for Stanley Tucci's role.
Oh, I could have totally seen that.
Yeah.
So they were trying to get me in there. I could have played one of her buddies. You know, she had like Anne Hathaway had like buddies. They were hanging out at a bar. Like I probably would have played one of those people.
I've seen that movie like 50 times.
Yeah.
That's another movie that's always on a flight.
I would have played. Yeah,
did I tell you guys I saw the musical production in London?
Yes. You didn't like it.
It was bad. It was real bad.
You didn't like it.
No.
Anyway, if you want to get a hold of me, you can find me on my website, leskirkendallbarrett.com, or you can find me on Instagram at leskirkendall. Jason.
Please, wherever you listen to your podcast, please go rate and review our podcast. It helps more people find the show, and subscribe. So then it just like downloads it. It's like right there on your device. You can find all of us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Lifetime of Hallmark Podcast, on TikTok at Lifetime of Hallmark Pod, and on Bluesky at Lifetime of Hallmark. And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Bluesky at Big Shot Jason. Kurt.
Well, we didn't even talk about this, but Les appeared on the Shelf Shedding Movie Podcast.
Yes, I did. And I had so much fun. I have been invited back. So I'm going back. So yes, I was on the Shelf Shedding podcast talking about Barbara Streisand movies. I had a great time, and we had so much fun that I'm going back on the Shelf Shedding show, and we're going to talk about Bette Midler movies.
Okay.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I made a cameo.
Yes.
On this episode. Yeah.
Yes, and Jason, if you can ever do it, I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun.
I'll do the cameo. I'll like on Amy Poehler's Good Hang, how she'll like talk to people before she talks to the guests. I'll do that.
That's what I did. I did like a little cameo in the beginning, and then I said, "Okay, I got to go now." It was Tim Allen did that one time. He went like Oprah at like the beginning of the show. He's like, "Okay, I'm done. I have to go right now." So he leaves. So she did the show with like other people.
And speaking of done, we gotta go.
Yeah, we're done.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.